And yes, it's day 5 and the last day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So today is the last day of this challenge, the day 5. So we've worked day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. How has it been? Have you been watching the videos? Or are you just letting these videos pass you by? You know, like I said in the voice note, don't take it for granted. Watch these videos. Watch them and then watch this one, so that you'll be able to understand what we are here for. Boundaries are very important in every form of relationship that we find ourselves. It is important that you even start setting boundaries from the day 1 of every relationship that you go in. It is also important that as you go on in your relationship, as you grow, your boundaries might change. You might need to add new boundaries. You might need to remove some boundaries. But you should understand that boundaries are just for self-care. And of course, it is very important that you take care of yourself. Because before you can take care of your relationship, you should be able to care for yourself first. So, today is going to be a very short, session, because we'll just be reflecting on what we've learned so far. It's just going to be a reflection day, just how far, what we've learned, and how what we've learned have impacted us, and how we are going to take on and continue with what we've learned. All right. It's just going to be a matter of, I'm just going to ask you some reflective questions, and you get to think and respond it in your notes, and then you continue from there. This is not a destination, it is a journey. You understand? Everything in life is actually a journey. The important thing is to strive to get better every day. So how have you felt since the beginning of this journey? Yes. The first day, I asked you to set 2 boundaries for someone, your friend, your family, or anyone. Did you set them? How did it feel when you were setting them? Imagine setting a boundary of, when my mom asked me for that money, I'm going to say no, because actually I don't have that money. I'm not going to take that business money to give her. How did you feel? Did you feel scared? Did you feel worried? Did you even begin to feel like you were a terrible person? Did you? Oh, were you even like pumped up? Okay, I can say no, I can disagree on this thing. Were you pumped up? All right. Tell your notebook. And if you like, you can tell us in the WhatsApp group. When you communicated your boundaries, that's when you actually communicated your boundaries. How did you feel? Think about it. When you were telling your friend that, that particular boundary you picked, when you were telling your friend, how did you feel? Yes. Yeah. Was it challenging? Or did you feel so confident? Did you feel your confidence rise? Yeah. Being aware of yourself, being able to accept how you feel can boost your confidence. Will it boost your confidence? Okay. So what boundary did you set? What boundary did you set? So reflect on the specific boundaries you try to establish. How do they impact your friendship? Did your friend feel bad? Did they feel frustrated? Did they feel sad? Did they think you were a terrible person? When you are able to say no to certain things, especially if you were not used to doing that, or if you didn't used to do that, the person you're talking to will feel like, what changed? What happened? They can they can just feel like, oh, my friend has become such a terrible person. They feel that way. How about the challenges that you face? What are the challenges you faced in trying to communicate to your friends? What were the difficulties you encountered in setting the boundaries? Did you find it difficult? Did you find it hard to be sure of what you wanted and what to do? And when you tried communicating, did you feel guilty? Think about it. This is just a reflection session. Yeah, it's true. It's not a live session. That reminds me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Yeah, press the subscribe button and get live lessons on values for Legacy Academy. Don't forget to subscribe as you watch the videos. Did you feel guilty? Did you feel anxious? Just what exactly did you feel? Think about it. If you felt guilty, look again. Maybe it's you know, the whole training thing, the way we were raised. So you deal with that. If you're feeling anxious, deal with it. You're not confident. You have to be confident in setting and communicating, as well as maintaining your boundaries. How did others react? Your friend, it was your family, your parents. How did they react? Though we are talking about setting boundaries in friendships here. So how did they react when you told them about your boundaries? Think about it. Write it down. Yes. Did they also respect your boundary? Or did they resist your boundary? You know that friend that you tell, and I won't be able to go with you to visit your auntie today. Said Johnny, I'll be waiting in the hostel for you. How did Anne feel? Did Anne resist that? Or did she insist you should follow her? In fact, did she get annoyed that you could have said such? Some of your friends will get so angry at you that they won't talk to you for days until you go flint. You can still try to placate them, but insist on your boundary. How about you? What did you learn about yourself? I mean, you have to set boundaries you never really had thought of setting. You had to rethink something you've not done before. How did you feel? You see that? Mm-hmm. How about your values? Did it impact your values? Like the boundaries you set, do they have a relation with your values? Of course they should, but just consider it today. Did you notice any pattern in how you allow others treat you? By the time you're setting the boundaries, you notice that, oh, I shouldn't have been allowing this. happen all this while? Did you notice such a thing? Oh God, I should never have let this my friend do this all this while. I shouldn't have been, going with her every time to see her boyfriend. Yes, there are people that they don't want to, but they just have to follow their friend to go see their boyfriend or follow their friend to go see their girlfriend because they don't want to hurt their feelings. A lecturer invites you to their office, somebody will escort you. You want to go see your supervisor, your friend has to. So when you were trying to set your boundaries, think about it. Did you notice a pattern? You never really were setting boundaries, or when you set the boundaries, they break it and then you still allow. It was itching me in my nose, I'm sorry. How about the future goals for boundaries management? What are your goals for boundary management in the future? Because for whatever you learn today, you should be able to, you know, put it to use for the future. So, based on your reflection so far, identify key areas where you need to establish or reinforce boundaries moving forward. Identify key areas where you need to establish or reinforce boundaries moving forward. Make a plan. And set actionable steps for each boundary you want to maintain. So for instance, follow me to my auntie's house. I want to go, see her. No, I can't follow you. I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. I've got house chores to do. So these are the kind of action plans you should put in place. Build a support system, people that believe in you, people that can keep you accountable. Your name is, you are Anne, and Kichi wants you to always, and you say, no, you are going to set a boundary for this. Kichi, this is not going to work anymore. Let's just be doing it this way. And you should have an Eva somewhere that will easily call you back. And I thought you said you wanted to do house chores. Why are you still going to Nkechi? In a very nice way that Nkechi will feel so bad about. But you just have accountability partners to be able to remind you that you made this promise to yourself. This is your boundary. So when you share your goal with Eva will be able to remind you that this is what you should do. I hope you know that's what Eva will tell you. Practice self-care. I told you that boundary setting is self-care. And you must love yourself before you can love anybody else. I didn't say you should be selfish, but I said you should be able to love yourself before you can love anybody else. So practice self-care. Recognize that setting boundaries is part of self-care. So continue on with the activities that improve your well-being and respect your limits. So we are going to wrap up now. Reflecting on your experiences from this challenge is essential for your growth. Like I told you, as you grow older, boundaries can change, your boundaries can add, you can subtract. It's a good process. It's a process. It's not something that just happens. It's a process. So understanding what worked for you and what didn't work for you from this challenge will go a long way to help you get better at setting boundaries and keeping them. I hope that as we end this session, this week or this day, that is not going to end here. We just close that book and dump it. That you're going to continue to reflect, plan, set your boundaries, and follow through. Remember to respect other people's boundaries. Do not take their boundaries personal. Something happened to me 2 days ago. Someone I had invited for something, actually it's the book launch, had to cancel. He gave me this reason on phone. I didn't hear him well. But somehow I began to feel bad. Yes. And I remember I said that meeting. It's his boundary. It's not like he didn't want to come. He wanted to come. And then he got something else to do. And he had to leave and choose the bigger one. Or should I say the more important one. And when I listened, that's what I listened. I said, yeah, I can't feel bad. And then I met him yesterday. And he really, really, showed me the paper that caused the change in plans. So when somebody sets a boundary, please respect it. Respect them. Honor them. Keep loving them. Don't stop. That way, your friendship will thrive. If I had begrudged or resented this person, I won't be able to see him listening to know exactly why he didn't come and to understand that, yes, true, he didn't need to come. He needed to go to that other place. You understand? So, we're going to call it a wrap. Keep working on your boundaries, keep setting them, and make sure they are not walls. Don't create them as walls. Just create them as a door. You let in, you let out. I'm doing this because I love you. Yes, I want you to just get on track in life. Yes. Remember, my name is Tito Luke-Aliga, and I am the founder of Values for Legacy Academy, the school. And setting boundaries in friendship challenge is one of the classes. So you see, remember to subscribe. Remember to tell people about Values for Legacy Academy. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. More information, more knowledge, more wisdom will keep coming to this channel through this man that God has used. Remember that I love you all. Bye.